dancing, dancing, dancing. She's a dancing machine.
We're really excited to talk to you today about marketing.
Marketing.
It is that daunting thing that we love to approach, but it can be a little tricky. And so I was talking to my friend who's a marketing guru. His name is Josh. I said, Josh, we have a challenge. We have no storefronts. We don't typically do direct mail pieces. We don't advertise in newspapers or magazines, and that makes it tricky.
Our competition seems to be doing everything, and we're not doing much. That's
right.
What we said to him.
In comparison.
Yeah.
And he was like, ugh, all of those marketing efforts are cold, they're calculated, they're corporate. You are a community-based organization. You have a lot of heart, a lot of warm fuzzy, and you should tell your story that way. Use more unique methods. And I started to think about that, and he's like, you should be proud, be excited about how you market, not be worried or nervous about your competition. And then I was like, well, Nate, what about the financial part of that?
Yeah, look, studios and our competition, they are spending anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 just on the rent, and that's including utilities and upkeep and everything else. There's a lot that goes into owning these standalone locations. On top of that, they're buying signage on the outside of their facade, and those signs cost anywhere from $3,000 to $12,000.
Cha-ching, that's a lot of moolah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So on top of that, most businesses, including your competition, they're planning to spend anywhere between 8 and 12% of their projected revenue. And that's a standard in marketing.
That's kind of normal, right? That's what people want to do.
That's pretty normal, yeah. Anytime you want to try to grow your business, it's 8 to 12%. And they're putting a lot of money towards marketing, some of the things that you were just mentioning. All in all, your competition is spending anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 a month when you consider rent and marketing and everything else that they plan to be there. But we've got something different here. And my question would be is there more that you can do for maybe a fraction of the cost in your local area that can have a greater impact?
Yeah, I say yes, there is. And sometimes we don't take the time to creatively think how we're so unique and how we can put a really cool foot forward. So I like to do a lot of different things, and I want to share some ideas. First of all, I love giving people logo gear. Like, it's a 2-for-1. They're happy, you're happy, like, what? Give out some Trumi hats, maybe some Trumi t-shirts. Then you got people walking around in your community in Minnesota, they're gonna have to wear a lot of layers. We also encourage going door to door, good old fashioned door knocking. Woo. Put up some door hangers. I love that because it gives you the opportunity to shake hands. Like old school, nobody does it anymore.
Right on it too. Say a little something on there.
With love from Sarah, that's what I would say. And then yard signs, hello. All right. These yard signs pack a big punch. They cost you about $10, $20 to make. And then if you want to give them to a client, give them a little discount, another win-win. Finally, and I love to do this, if you can adopt an area in your city, it will have permanent signage for people to stay. That's gonna stay all year long, and it's gonna be right up in your face. But it says, guess what? Trumi adopts this, so you keep it clean and you give back to your community. Another thing I love, see, here's Nate's back. There's nothing on it. This is like a marketing blissful blank space. For my kids, when they do stuff at their schools, I sponsor it. And so across their back, it says sponsored by Trumi. And I have 200 little kids, woo! Sometimes 500 kids running around with Trumi on the back.
Yeah.
Usually costs me $200.
Yep.
Drop in the bucket, huge payoff. Look creatively on how you can give back to your community, win-win, and you're gonna have much bigger payoff for the money you invest.
And I'll throw in a couple more there too. You can also logo your vehicle. Now, of course, a lot of you guys know this, but logoing your vehicle is as good, if not better, than a storefront. Why? Because it's always moving around your community. Your car is always moving around. As long as you're moving around, the car's moving, right? And so that's a big one. The other thing is if you're gonna spend some money, social advertising, as much social as you can possibly do. You've got Facebook, you've got AdWords through Google, so on and so forth. If you're going to put some money, here's the recommendation, put money into your business, because if you spend money, you'll get it back. But the nice thing about Trumi is that you can spend money and have a way bigger impact on it than your competition, because they are limited by all the corporate marketing and the locations that they have, these big standalone buildings. You're way more nimble than that.
Yes.
So use it to your advantage. spend a little bit of money and get some bang for your buck.
Yeah, sum up, change the attitude, love the way you market. We're unique, we're community-based. We market with love and storytelling. Give it a try, invest some money, you will see the payback. Thanks for tuning in. We'll chat with you next time.
Bye, guys.
Dancing, dancing, dancing.